Right now, more than half of our nation's governors say Syrian refugees are not welcome in their states.
Governor Robert Bentley here in Alabama was the first to issue the mandate, and today he wrote a letter to President Obama explaining why he wants to keep refugees out of Alabama. WIAT 42 News reporter Parrish Alleman looked into whether the governor legally has the authority to ban refugees. Parrish?
Jim, in that letter, Governor Bentley wrote to the president that one of the big issues here is that one of the terrorists in the Paris attacks was a Syrian refugee. In this letter, he says, quote, "I will not place Alabamians at even the slightest possible risk of an attack on our people by accepting these refugees who may be connected to terrorism." But not everyone thinks governors can actually turn refugees away.
10,000 Syrian refugees are expected to be allowed into the United States next year.
My heart says that we should let these people in simply because they're fighting ISIS and have been displaced by ISIS, just like ISIS is our enemy also.
But Governor Bentley says he's not listening to his heart on this issue.
My head says that I have to protect the people of the state of Alabama and keep them secure.
Governor Bentley is one of 30 governors who've announced their state won't be welcoming Syrian refugees. But former federal judge John Carroll says Governor Bentley's executive order may not carry much legal weight.
Well, the law currently makes the federal government the sole decider on whether someone gets refugee status or not. You know, currently the state governors have no power. I mean, we saw something similar to this in the immigration crisis, where the state of Alabama tried to pass immigration laws, and ultimately the United States Supreme Court said that decision rests with the federal government.
Judge Carroll says if Governor Bentley does try to turn refugees away, the fight will eventually end up in a courtroom.
Eventually. I mean, if the governor of Alabama tried to enforce his order, then I think the United States government would then sue the state of Alabama, and we would have to get that sorted out in court.
Now, Judge Carroll did tell me that if Governor Bentley or the state could provide evidence and actually prove that Syrian refugees are a direct threat to the people of Alabama, then a court could possibly back up this executive order. In the studio, Parrish Alleman, WIAT 42 News, coverage you can count on.